Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Wonderful Wednesday, the 5th of April 2023. My name is Thomas, and I will be your host for the next 40 minutes or so. Guys, just one little thing. I need to plug in my microphone just in case. Yeah, so I plugged in the microphone. Guys, uh, or ladies and gentlemen, dear traders, dear friends. So today's topic is going to be a trading strategy called triple rebound. All right. So the triple rebound strategy. Good day, Sabir. Good day, Alexander. How is everyone doing today? So as you can see, I'm pretty heavy in short position. So I'm short in Bitcoin pretty heavily. I don't know if this plan is gonna work out. I'm kind of risking a little bit, maybe too much here, but at the same time, I see that the momentum and especially on the MACD indicator is really pointing downwards. So I really hope that the price will go down from this point. I don't know. We have sort of come close to this multiple top, like triple top, or like it's gonna be maybe quadruple top, or like at least right now it's a uh, three three-way top, and basically yes, we have sort of come close to this resistance level, and so far the price, the 29 level hold. Hope it's not like the Freudian slip out of my mouth, but maybe 89,000 we are going to see quite soon. Well, given the current turmoil and turbulence in the energy markets and in the banking sector, I don't really see this far from coming true one day, even within this year. Definitely, the most difficult year is going to be the 2024, so year 2024, the next year. There are many factors that suggest that, including, well, first and foremost, the elections in the United States, and that is the I keep forgetting this word in English, like that leap year. Oh yeah, that leap year. So 2024 is gonna be the leap year, and well, God knows what expects us. So, anyways, while we are sort of far away from there, let's have a quick look at Brent prices. So Brent was trying to storm the 85.5 level today. I don't really see like a huge kind of like move upwards here towards 95 or even 90 within this week. But so I think the oil market, and now everyone is like sort of weighing the like the overall sentiment, the overall agenda, because the United States, they probably 2 3 weeks ago that they said they would probably extract what was that, like 26 or like 35, something like 30 something million barrels from their strategic petroleum reserves. We can see that the strategic petroleum reserves are down almost that was like around 35%, so minus 35 minus 37% year to year. And if they do want to extract 37 more or 30 more, so that's going to put this number even further down. On the other hand, the presidential administration in the United States said that they were planning to start replenishing their reserves once the price drops towards $60 to $65 per barrel. That was their goal. Now, obviously, the oil petroleum, so producing and exporting countries, the OPEC or OPEC plus, they decided to also have their their move. So their move was to cut on oil production. on daily oil output, and that in fact that in turn resulted in oil prices jumping up, and basically oil prices they went above they went up from 75-ish area towards 85. So yeah, that was a good attempt, but now the price is here. So I don't see oil prices going like immediately to 90-95, because like given like on the one hand the oil output production decreases, but on the other hand we are seeing the major slowdown in all sectors of the world economy. So that sort of counterweights the like oil production cuts, and probably that might have a significant effect on the market. So analysis about gold. Well, gold is very simple to analyze. Basically, during such times of turbulence and turmoil, that is when oil goes up in price. So that is a very simple logic that is usually in place. And so gold is quite a technical asset, so it follows the rules of technical analysis with almost like one-to-one correlation, like follows them completely. And all those patterns that you see in the books about technical analysis, they are all here, and you can find pretty much any pattern on gold. And as of now, I think the uptrend might continue, and we can see we can see a quick drop towards the 2000 level, but now the $2000 level or mark is going to act as a very strong support level for gold. Okay, so gold is currently managed to break above the 2000 level, which wasn't easy at all, because we can see like 1, 2, like 3, kind of 4 attempts, and there was this triangle of uncertainty which we can draw here. So just a few more thoughts on gold, and we will move on to our main topic of today's conversation, today's webinar. All right, so so guys, it's like this. So there was this, it's not really a triangle, it's called a wedge. So this wedge with the upwards breakout. So beautiful pattern. You can find it in any book about technical analysis. It's always there. What else do I want to say? So yeah, now let's expect a pullback towards 2010 or something, and then from there you can easily open trades upwards. It's almost a like 90 to 95% chance that this level will hold and that gold will go upwards and probably will go to the 2100 level. So please explain. Yes, okay, we did some analysis on gold. Now guys, let's jump straight into trading. So I think we've talked enough about technical analysis and the current fundamental factors. Now let's start opening trades. Now, triple rebound is considered by me to be one of the most efficient, one of the most reliable trading strategies that we have on the Olymptrade platform. So let me go ahead and find some signal right away, and based off of that signal I will tell you how this strategy works and how to get signals from this beautiful combination of 3 RSI indicators. All right, we are loading, and all right, here we are. So what is going to be my first asset? So once I open a few trades, and then I'll be able to tell you, yeah, all right. So I wanted to tell you about this a little bit later, but now I found a very interesting example. So this example is here. This index or this asset is called Arabian General Index, and basically you can see a very nice signal. You can see this moment when all the three RSIs were below 30. So this 30 line and all of them, they were below 30. So that is the strongest signal with this strategy. So it's the strongest. All right. So I will probably be using mostly 2 out of 3 out of these 3 RSI indicators. But generally speaking, the more of them are in the overbought or oversold area, above 70 and below. All right, like this, guys. Yeah, it's kind of like a fresh signal, I think. So we can go ahead and open a trade. So, or maybe even on 5-minute time frame. So yes, why not try different time frames since let's do $50 here. Why not? And we can also do like a 10-minute trade. So what I'm trying to show you here, guys, is that any strategy can be applied and can be used with different time frames. So, and that the principle of that the market or technical analysis can be applied to any to almost, I would say, to almost any time frame, because when you think about 5-second, 15-second time frame, 30-second time frame, so that is a different story. So there, usually all the rules of technical analysis, they go out of the window, and they are not really, they cannot really be applied because the time frame is just very small, and the overall situation there is that basically we are just like trading within the so-called market noise. So ideally, you want to have a situation where you have a very kind of like clear pattern. And yeah, so I'm trying to find a few more signals for you. Alrighty, something like this, Oasis index. So as we can see, we are already overbought, and the RSI value is above 70 here on the 7 RSI, so the quickest one. But the remaining 2 RSI indicators, they are still in their neutral area, even though they are both close to the upper border of the neutral area. So we are going to observe that asset, and when the time comes, I will open a trade. So Brent, all right. Well, yeah. Actually, there was a just recently there was a signal. This beautiful red candlestick that basically covered the upwards push from the previous one. So I think we can still take advantage of this signal, because the this is called course direction. So it basically changes all the course of action here on this asset. And then it's a fresh signal, and the price was still there. All right. So looks like my first trade, whew, beautiful. So look, such a big move, as you can see. Yeah, so that was my trade number 1. So this combination, when all the 3 RSIs are in the oversold area below 30, that is the strongest signal. And the same applies to the situation when all of them are above 70. So the kind of like overbought situation. So what time does Mahajan, a question from Shabana. What time does Mahajantar index and Much market open in India? I think they work like 24/5. They work 24 hours a day. So pretty much they work non-stop, like all currencies, like all the currencies that we have available on the platform, they all work without any breaks. So no breaks. They just work. So that's actually the beauty of trading, that we have different and that goes to the very basic to the very basis of trading, and like the one of the basic elements of trading is that forex market. So we get like all these trades that we have, they all come from forex, so international decentralized market that operates 24 hours per day. And pretty much, yeah, that's the beauty of forex, because we have Asian trading session, then we have the European one, and the final one is the American one. But of course, during other times, like other assets, like all the assets are volatile, and there are people who trade. Well, maybe that was like kind of like more relevant a little bit before, when most of trading was happening, was done in pits and not so much, and robots were not a very general thing on the markets as like currently. Actually, robots, robot algorithmic, yeah, the correct word is algorithmic. So the algorithmic trade accounts for at least 60 to 70%, well, probably even more. I mean, like if you consider all the right, so we're almost overbought now. Time to reverse. All right, so yeah, the time has come to open a trade on Oasis Index. So we can see that we are above 70 here, so we can open a down trade. Right, here we go. And we can open another one in the duration of 5 minutes. So basically, yeah, that's my point, that you can actually work with different time frames, and if it's overbought, we can also switch to 5 minutes, and we can also do the 15-minute trade, and also like the 10-minute trade, and also open down trade. Okay, so right, so this one, let's do Astro Index downwards. So yeah, okay, so the one of the only assets that I see totally irrelevant for this strategy is now Braz Index, because it just goes just sideways. Okay, so when some asset moves like that, what you can do is you can, of course, use some techniques or some strategies that work well with sideways trends, with neutral trends, um, like even the Fibonacci levels or levels of support and resistance. Like in this neutral market, we don't expect big moves. We just expect, like a little moves up, a little moves down. So in that case, we don't need to sort of anticipate quick moves and trends. It's just kind of like playing within a very, very narrow street, kind of like you play football, like you kick the football against the wall and it's just stuck in the very narrow street. Like you're playing football with, just with yourself, maybe. It's just you in the street and the football, and it just doesn't go anywhere. So that's how it works with the with neutral trends. So the neutral trend is basically the sideways trend, and price just isn't moving anywhere. Alrighty. Hello, Thomas. Is it possible for the index to be available in Kenya? When it comes to indices, we have 3 indices, which are Asia Composite Index, Commodity Composite Index, and Europe Composite Index, which are available for all the countries. And then the other 9 indices, which are divided into 3 groups of 3. they are available in certain regions. So we have LATAM indexes, we have Arabic indices, and we have Indian indices. I mean, like, you can see the Munch, Mahajantar. What was the other one? So yeah, guys, basically, yeah. So some of these indices are available for everyone, to everyone, and some of these indices, they are only available. They're like region specific. We call them that. I think that's the word. Alrighty. So, well, so far trading has been going well. Nice. So Oasis index and one more signal. Okay, so why not? Why not use another signal here? Because the well, the signal is there, and the signal is in the downwards direction because as you can see now, the RSI indicator was trading above, like it went slightly above the 70 line, above this red line on all the three RSI charts, here, here, and here. And now it's returning, and that's a downwards signal. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful downwards signal. Feel free to take advantage of this signal, and yeah. All right, we have another candidate here, Asia Composite Index. So this index, I remind you, it's available for everyone from all the countries. So it's like this index that is, anyone can trade it, and it's available for everyone. So feel free to maybe follow this signal, and the signal is this. You want to open an up trade here because we have been going down, and the RSI indicators, all three of them are overbought, or sorry, oversold. So their values are below 30 on all the three of them. So that's a very pure, can't be even better. So the purest signals according to this strategy. So another question here. What is the best time for trading? Well, the best time for trading, I would say just any time between. Well, I would say there is only one little period of time, which is UTC. So midnight with UTC. No, it's like, it's not midnight. It's or is it midnight? It's no, it's 1 or 2 past midnight, and before 5 a.m. past 5 a.m. UTC plus no, UTC. Yeah, UTC. That's the time zone, the UK time zone. So what happens during those 3 hours is that most exchanges are closed, and very, very limited number of trades occurs. And these trades, they usually don't really make like much impact on the market. No news releases, so it's like this really slow time on the market. So very slow time on the market, and basically, yeah, there is nothing to do on the market. It's just won't move anywhere. All right, so that's the story about this time. Other than that, I think I don't think that there is this so-called quote unquote like best time for trading. I think that that sort of differs from one trader to another, because some traders, they like morning trading. Some people find some some specific logic in the let's open an Astros index up trade here. Some people find some unique logic in like afternoon trades or midday trades, and some people, right, Euro USD, beautiful trade here. And some people find some specific patterns taking place in the evening. So it's difficult to say. Like in my opinion, you should completely rely on your market intuition and on your market experience, because, like I say, there is no like one unique method of trading, and that is why we are trying here. We try to promote different ways of trading, different approaches, and the more the more trading techniques, the more trading tricks, so to say, the better your trading results are, because you become very flexible and you are not and you stop being dependent on the current market sentiment, because uh, Jactar, so Jactar, one of our trading strategies, it used to be my favorite and my most fruitful, resultful strategy for probably 3 or 4 years. Okay, so approximately, I haven't really measured like cent to cent towards the cent, but the truth is that at some point of time it just stopped working. I mean, like it not like it completely stopped working, but it changed. So the market has changed, and uh, some of my best trading techniques, they stopped working, and Jactar was probably the most successful one. I liked it so much, and then it stopped working. But luckily, I had learned so many different ways to trade that I wasn't really bothered by that. I started noticing that whenever I trade Jactar, I tend to lose money. And I was like, all right, so this strategy doesn't seem to be working. What else can I try? And at the same time, of course, uh, I was using other trading strategies, and it was easy for me to switch to triple rebound, kind Martin, the Fibonacci levels. So numerous trading strategies exist, and it's your job as a trader to pick your most favorite indicator, most favorite strategy, most favorite time of the day to trade, most profitable way of trading or mode of trading. It can be forex, it can be fixed time, and by the way, we are closing stocks. I think there was communication about that. It was sent out a few days ago, and a few weeks ago actually, and starting with next week we will remove this mode of trading. So stocks, I don't know, unfortunately, so closed. I made a little bit of profit. I didn't close these trades when I was supposed to, probably on the highs of like last year, but whatever. It's not big amounts of money, and here I made, well, at least I made $1,000 here, and then some losses here, but not big ones. Some profits here. So overall, I think I made a little bit of cash, but it wasn't something really significant, because of course stocks, what they lacked is, of course, or what they lack is the leverage. So there is no multiplier. So it's not like forex, because on forex you have the multiplier, and you can pretty much trade different like with different multipliers, and that basically speeds up the whole process of either making money or losing money if you don't set stop losses, if you trade without stop losses, which is probably should be the eighth sin. I think, yeah, everyone should trade with stop losses. But luckily, our trading platform, it has quite a unique way of um, working with forex mode, is that you cannot lose more than you invest in every single trade. So this way you won't really end up in a situation where just maybe forget, you open a trade here and then it just drops and you lose, and it all goes into your main account and starts, sucking money out of the main account. But it stops here. You lose one trade, and then you sort of like, all right, whatever. That was one trade. I know how much. Before opening the trade, I know how much my maximum loss is gonna be. So nothing to worry about. So beautiful, guys. I don't know. Oh my God, Do I have a few losing trades? No, I thought I have only winning trades. Come on. No. This cannot be happening. Wow. I was expecting that I only had profitable trades. Why would I have a few losing trades? Oh my God. Okay, that's such a drama, guys. I have 1, 2, and 3 losing trades. Well, yeah, that's pretty much a clean or clear loss or clear win. I didn't really have that many trades. Yeah, like here, I didn't really have probably none of these kind of like borderline closes when it's like 1 pip in my favor or 1 pip against me or just a few pips. So yeah, overall, I think yeah, that was like either a pure win or a pure loss, and there was nothing in between. All right, so could you please explain once again the triple rebound strategy, when to enter? Yes. So first of all, the basic component of this strategy that you need, the prerequisite to this strategy, to mastering this strategy, is you need to learn the principle of work of the RSI indicator. So once again, the main signal on the RSI indicator comes when the price goes below. So as you can see in the RSI indicator, we have 3 lines: 70, 50, and 30. So 50 is this neutral line. I don't use it in this strategy, even though it can also be used. There are a few trading approaches where you can actually use that line as well. But I only use 30 and 70. So something above 70, so anything above 70 is called overbought, and everything or anything below 30 is called oversold. So whenever price goes below 30, that is a clear oversold situation. When price goes above 70, that is a clear and kind of like pure overbought situation. So and that is usually when we start to be interested in this asset. So whenever it goes like this, it's kind of like this neutral signal, and so this trading in the neutral zone, in the neutral area of the RSI indicator, it's another story. Okay, so we don't really touch it in the triple rebound strategy. That is a different approach. Now the main signal comes when the value of the RSI indicator goes below 30. For example, here, yeah, let's have a look at this. Like it goes below 30. So once it goes below 30, and this situation repeats on all the three RSI indicators, that is usually the signal for an uptrade. Now, when the price actually so yeah, the main signal the main signal occurs usually when the price sort of goes back. Okay, so it went below 30 and now it's returning. So when it returns to the neutral area, to the central area, that is the main signal, kind of like the canonic one, the classic one. So yeah, I call it the canonic because that's what you're going to see in the books. And I also use it when the RSI is like oversold, like on all the 3 RSI indicators, and that is already the moment when you can actually open up trades already. So like just pay attention and see and notice how the price react and like what actually happens when the price goes below 30 or above 70. So that is the most interesting area of the most interesting like time to watch. And yeah, basically that's the signal, right? So above 70 or below 30. All right, guys, I think we're moving towards the end of today's webinar, I feel like I wanna maybe go through the assets list once again, and I might open a few more trades. So once again, Bitcoin here. So oversold on all three RSI indicators, below 30 everywhere. Can open up trade. Like we are countering the downtrend here. Commodity composite index. Okay, so one RSI is oversold. Now we are waiting for the remaining ones. So no signal, no clear signal just yet. Europe composite index, we might have a signal. Right, Astro index, beautiful signal. See the canonic picture. You can take a you can make a screenshot. You can take a screenshot and you can just print it out, hang it in front of your work desk, like working chair, and see and watch it like every day. So this is the canonic, the strongest signal from this indicator. So, a few more assets to check. So the final question here that I see, the last question so far, I see this. Can you please help me? So, what is your question? So please write a question, and we'll see from there if it's possible. Well, Coca-Cola. Okay, Coca-Cola is still trading around 6. Well, it's called really like this neutral or dead stock. It's just not really changing that much. I mean, like compared to Tesla, which goes up and down all the time. So, right, guys, I think I will stop here. Don't feel like opening any more trades. Now I've removed the So let's have a look at my trading session. I wasn't really expecting that it would go just as good as it finally went. What is the middle point? So midpoint is just this, the 50 line, the middle one, if you ask about that. So basically we have, once again, above 70 is called overbought, below 30 is called oversold. So you can find like basically the first article you're going to find on the internet that explains the principles of the RSI indicator. It's going to say you this, like basically overbought, oversold, the neutral area, and then the signal is usually when when price reaches some of the extremes. So it's either extremely overbought or extremely oversold. Now, a few final points that I want to do in the end of this webinar. So guys, beautiful webinar. Who wouldn't agree? So beautiful trading strategy, right? So we're doing we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20. So yeah, 20 profitable trades and how many losing trades? So 3 losing trades. So 20 out of 23, that is 86, 87% profitable trades. Isn't that nice? I think that's nice. So my overall profit is around $437 in this webinar. So guys, hello to everyone. Hello, Marianne. Twice entertainment. Sir, which time markets are trending and which time they are not trending? Well, like I said, usually throughout the whole day, the markets are more or less trending. It depends on which time frame you're looking at. So you might have a lot of volatility in the morning, and then your like the noon, the like lunchtime is very like neutral, mild, and then one day you're gonna have a lot of activity in the evening, and then everything before that is like neutral. So but generally speaking, I think we don't need, we are not like, say, like Warren Buffett or something. For us, any pretty much almost any phase, like 90% of the time of the market, 90% of the day is really suitable, for us. Just, just for doing quick trades, like trying to catch these short-term impulses. I think like almost any time suits us. So I think you can try, and like once again, I would like to probably to highlight this idea once again, is that every trader has a little bit of a unique way of analyzing markets and trends. So it's very important to do your own due diligence and to figure out what works for you and what doesn't. That is why we demonstrate multiple ways how you can analyze charts, multiple strategies, so that you can pick something that fits you and fits your trading psychology, your deposit, your money management approach. That's why it's necessary to do a lot of work on your own in order to figure out what works and what doesn't. Okay, so for the final question about sentiment volume or sentiment indicators, guys, good market, it's like, it's a very subjective expression or subjective way to say. I think the market is good like 90% of the time. Of course, you have months like January when all tech companies go up in price and Bitcoin goes up in price, and then you have March when also Bitcoin goes up in price. But that's what we are talking about forex. So there needs to be some sentiment, some news. So there was a lot of news happening in January and in March. But then now, since the third decade of March, there hasn't been that many news coming out. That's why we are sort of like stuck in this narrow range for the last 2.5 weeks. So it's difficult to say like when the market will move next. But when it comes to FTT mode of trading, just pretty much any time, like, isn't this beautiful? Like down, upwards, down, and then probably another upwards move. So I would say almost any time of the day is real good for. I wouldn't say like real good, but it's okay. You can trade. It's good, and depends on which strategy you use, right? So some people use real quick trades with some strategy like Japanese Martin. What's it called? The Japanese Martin, I think, where kind of like check the color of the previous candlestick. So you don't really need to see the global trends at all in that. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. So everyone is a little bit unique, and I hope that you work on your you do some analysis on your recent trades, and then maybe next time, maybe next Monday or next Wednesday or something, we can discuss this in more detail. So I'm expecting questions from you, but trust me, every trade, I worked in a company where we had more than 50 people, traders just like me, and even though our so say teacher mentor, our trading coach, he would tell us the same kind of trades, but then during certain days it was like really funny. So some people, some guys, like the top traders from our collective of the 50 plus people, so some of these guys, when everyone was making money, they would have a negative day, a losing day, and then on the regular day they would usually outperform the majority. So and we were trying to use the same approach, right? So that's a very like a good illustration that shows, that demonstrates to you how there isn't like this one single unique time of the day or something like that. Guys, now time for me to stop. So it was a pleasure doing this webinar, and I will see you soon. Wishing you good luck in your trades, and definitely do your due diligence, do your work, do your analysis, check your stats, work with your stats. Actually, if you go to the here transactions and then you go to trades, you can you can download your trades, and you can see, you can do the analysis. Maybe we'll do it next time. So yeah, I'll probably show you next time how it works. Guys, once again, thanks so much for watching this webinar. If you liked it, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. We are doing trading live here, no editing, everything is live. So feel free to learn from us, from our mistakes and from our successes, so from our ups and downs. And I wish you all good luck in trading and in all walks of life. So Thomas signing out. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.